the Alec Bradley Magic Toast here on the Cigar Labs Sunday Smoke Signal. The Magic Toast, interesting name for a cigar, and I find the history behind a cigar and the name that a cigar has actually been given to be a big part of the story of the cigar, and makes the smoking experience even a little bit more enjoyable. So this Magic Toast cigar, Alan Rubin was out one evening and out at one of his farms where he grows tobacco, and he and a friend took a ride, and they came upon a field of tobacco, which really caught Alan's attention. And he thought this is going to be a fantastic crop to make some great cigars. So he and his friend decide to toast their future with this great field of tobacco they saw, and there was the name. It was considered a magic toast that developed this cigar. So toast to you on this Sunday morning, and a toast to Alan Rubin and his sons Alec and Bradley, where the name Alec Bradley cigars come from. It's morning where I am here, so we're going to toast with a cup of coffee, and we're going to talk about this great cigar. Okay, first I like to talk about 4 different things. The first one being the construction and appearance. If you look at this cigar, really like the wrapper. It's a dark Maduro wrapper, which usually it's going to be a hint. It's going to have some slight spice and some sweetness to it. The construction, that wrapper is just flawless. A little bit some toothiness to it. You can see some of the veins, but it's an eye-catching wrapper. The band also, see the night sky. So already with the appearance. Now the construction, this is just the 3rd cigar I've smoked. This one seems to be pretty good, but I have, the other 2 had a little bit of trouble with the, we're gonna get to the draw next, but the couple tight spots, maybe the wrap's a little bit too tight. This one feels pretty good. So, checks on the construction and appearance. Definitely a cigar that's gonna catch your attention. The burn and the draw, and again, in one of the other cigars had a little bit of a tight draw. This one doesn't seem to have that. You like a draw that's just slightly a little bit more resistance in blowing, using a straw without it just inhaling the air, drawing the air in. You want a little bit more resistance than that. And that's going to make that tobacco burn at just the right temperature to really create the flavors and that you really want in the tobacco. The burn, again, the other 2 cigars, surprisingly just razor sharp. Sometimes you have some draw issues, you have some issues with the burn, but this burn is just phenomenal. Razor sharp to see to start, and then the other one's razor sharp all the way through. See some pretty good smoke. Going to bring in some more of the aromas and help you experience that cigar. And then after we talk about the burn and the draw, I move on to the flavor and the body. And we'll move back to that story. Alan Rubin toasted with whiskey. And I think this is similar to an aged whiskey. When you first take a whiskey, it sort of hits the palate hard, and then it sort of has a nice, smooth finish to it. This tobacco here on the cigars is the same. First couple of draws, you get some of the strong tobacco. It's a Nicaraguan tobacco. So you're going to get some strength, but it also smooths out as what's called the finish of a drink or finish of the of a draw. Some smoothness as you finish through. It's a medium-bodied cigars. Alec Bradley cigars are usually known for the medium-bodied. So a beginner, an experienced smoker can smoke, and it's really a cigar for just about any smoker, because you're going to get a lot of enough complexity to keep an experienced smoker's attention and interest all the way through the cigar, but it's not going to overpower a beginning or newer smoker. So that's pretty much their wheelhouse that you're going to get in their cigars. Not a real nicotine bomb or a pepper bomb. Nice balanced flavors. Some people thought that when they heard the word Magic Toast, it was tasted a little bit like toast. It does have a toastiness to it, some strong toastiness to it, but it's not named after a bread toast. You're gonna get some of those baking spices in there, a little bit of the coffee, a little bit of the dark chocolate. Some earthiness. It's almost like you were smoking or standing in a tobacco field or a barn outside of Hershey, PA. Hershey, PA, known for the chocolate. You're going to smell and taste the chocolate in the air. You're also going to get a little bit some earthy barnyard texture. So imagine being in a barn right outside of Hershey, PA. So we've got the construction appearance, the burn and the draw, the flavor and the body, and then it moves on to my fourth category, quality and value. This is where Alec Bradley really has found their niche as a sweet spot pricing. Sweet spot, I consider the $8 to $12 range. Alec Bradley's most of their cigars in that range, maybe one or two below that range, but very few above that range. This one's right in the middle of that range at about $9 or $10 a stick. So it stacks up very well with other cigars in that price range. You can see I've got a Toro. This is probably going to give me about at least an hour and a half to 2 hours of smoking pleasure. So you're going to get some pretty good value, and that's really where I would like to talk about it most about the cigar. Would you buy it again after smoking it? Would you pay that same price again? And then from there, is it 5-pack worthy? Is it box worthy? And I'm going to show you the box that it came in. Obviously, I did purchase a box, so I think it's a pretty good cigar after the first couple. But I'm going to give a shout out to Best Cigar Prices. If you haven't heard of them, they're located out of Drums, PA. Best Cigar Prices is an online retailer, but also as an outstanding pub and place you can buy smokes and smoke there. It's just a phenomenal place. If you're ever in that area of Pennsylvania, you need to stop in. But they have a Monday and Friday live Facebook. They run prizes and things like that. Alec Bradley was sponsoring a month-long giveaways, and end of the month, some of the prizes, the biggest prizes were a $200 gift card to spend on any Alec Bradley product. So I was able to buy an entire box of the Magic Toast. And with that purchase, buying a box of the Alec Bradley gave a 15-pack sampler of Alec Bradley cigars. So 35 cigars with that $200 gift card. So you can see it's well under the $10 range with that 15 cigar bonus pack. The 20 count box came in right about the $180. So about $9 a stick if you buy the box. Buy it at Cigar Lounge, you're probably right at that $10 range. So again, this is the Cigar Lab, located out of Indiana, Pennsylvania, but this is where I am right now in the back porch. Beautiful Sunday morning, and toasting everybody with this Magic Toast, some coffee, and a toast to you on a Sunday morning. Check us out. You're probably watching this maybe on a YouTube channel, my Facebook feed. We also have Twitter, Instagram. A lot of ways to get connected with the Cigar Lab. We'd love to hear from you. We do a Sunday smoke signal, of course, every Sunday, where we feature a cigar or a lounge. And hope to hear from you. Have a good day. Stay smoky, everybody.